We heard of big cat sightings, so we're here in Wildest Welling in Hertfordshire to investigate. Peter James and Justine Smith proved to be a mine of information. Peter?
I started the Satago Rare Leopard project in 1989, and I brought my first pair of clouded leopards over from Florida in America. They cost me about £8,000 and British Airways flew them in free. I desperately hoped that they would breed, as they were a pair. They lived together and they got on fine. Clouded leopards are notorious animals to breed, and if I manage to breed them, I'll be only the second person in Great Britain who's ever bred them, John Aspinall being the only person who has on more than one occasion. However, I had problems with those animals. I had the male got salmonella bug and died quite young, and the female was killed by a young male only last Christmas. They're very aggressive animals and they're very difficult to mate, so you need to bond them together from an early age, cubs, 4 to 6 months old. I then acquired further clouded leopards, all belonging to the breeding program, which is worldwide, and I'm involved with Europe and America. I'm involved with places like London Zoo, Banham Zoo. Banham Zoo have been very helpful towards me, so has Howlett's, which is John Aspinall's zoo. We've all cooperated, and we all are cooperating. I went into snow leopards about 4.5 years ago, and this year my pair of snow leopards bred and produced a single female cub who is now 6 months old and doing very well. At the moment we've got 5 clouded leopards here, 3 snow leopards. I've got a hand-raised leopard called Sheena, who's a character. She's now about 7.5 months old and she's wonderful. Because she's hand-raised, I get a lot more back from her in the form of social and play, whereas when you've just got animals that a mother reared, you don't really get very much back from them. But at least I'm able to indulge myself with Sheena. And then 3 weeks ago we received a call from the RSPCA, would we be interested in a puma? And she's also hand-raised, she's 12 months old, still a cub, and she is wonderful. And we're very pleased with her, and she's coming along. She particularly likes Justine, as she was raised by a woman and her daughter. So she's woman orientated, but she still tolerates me, so I'm able to go in with her and have a game with her.
Came here in July for an open day with a cat club, and I was very impressed with the cats, and I've always liked big cats but never dreamed I'd get any involvement with helping with them. And I said to Peter that I'd love to come up again. He said, why don't you come up and help, and it's just gone from there really. So I help with all the lovely things like the clearing out the pens, clearing out the mucky bits. I get rid of the spiders because Pete doesn't like spiders. I help with getting the cats out. It's just Sheena and Tamar that come out. Basically help with feeding them, that kind of thing. Take lots of pictures, try and get lots of fuss out of them, talk to them. So through various routes she's ended up coming here, and she is quite tame. We don't know her very well yet, so we've got to be a little bit careful with her, but basically she's very purry, purrs a lot. She's the only one of all the cats here that I've ever heard purr, and she's quite playful as well, but she's a lot calmer, a lot more sedate than Sheena. She's nowhere near as scatty, but she doesn't like doing anything she doesn't want to. She likes her own way. Doesn't like to be forced to move or do anything that she doesn't want to, and basically the only way we can get her to do it is with bribery, a bit like a carrot in front of the nose trick, only it's a chick. So they all have proper meat. They have whole chickens, whole rabbits, occasionally they have bits of beef, and they're all gutted, defeathered, and they have a vitamin supplement added, so they're getting everything they need, but it's as near to their natural food, if you like, as we can get here. So you know, you couldn't feed cats like this tinned food, they have to have real food, and having the whole carcass with the bones, then they get all the nutrients they need, and as you can see they're all doing very well on it.
The future, what I'm doing all this for, is eventually I hope to be able to release back into the wild clouded leopards and snow leopards that have been bred here at Satago. That's probably some years away, but I devoted my life to all this, so I just hope that it does one day I see an animal roam in the wild again that was bred here.